Hi everybody, it's Amy. I'm here again today to talk to you a little bit about hormones. And so, since I'm a fertility care practitioner, this is what I'm passionate about for the Creighton model system. And when I started teaching years ago, like 15 years ago, I had a lot of women coming to me experiencing, I would see in their biomarkers. With Creighton, we teach people how to chart their cycle, and you can see the different biomarkers that pop up in that chart. And it tells us different things, even especially about hormones. And I started noticing a lot of people coming to me with low progesterone. And I thought, well, okay, at least we're seeing it in the chart, and then we can refer out to our NAPR technology physicians who can help to treat that with a natural bioidentical progesterone, and that's sometimes needed. I mean, for myself, I had low progesterone issues. I had a chronic miscarriage issue, and I was able to successfully use the progesterone to maintain and carry my babies to full term. It definitely helped me feel better too. My cycles were better, and I slept better, and even anxiety decreased and things like that. But I started wondering, why does everybody seem to have low progesterone? As I started doing more research, I found out there's many reasons, but one of the big factors is environmental factors. And so I started looking at all these things that we use that are actually estrogen mimickers, especially our personal care products. So our lotions, any kind of creams, our makeup, our shampoo, our sunblock. A lot of times they contain things in them like parabens. I don't know if you've seen a lot of things out lately that say paraben free. And wondering what that is. Phthalates. So parabens, it prevents mold growth and fungus, parasites, yucky things that we don't want growing in our face creams, right? Phthalates, the U.S. Center for Disease Control, you think maybe you don't have it? Well, everyone they tested, the U.S. Center for Disease Control, they found it in every person in their study when they were doing the test. And so that can be found in cosmetic products and plastics. And so a lot of times you're not even really sure that it's in there because of the hidden words they use, but if it says the word fragrance on it, that's usually a red flag. So you want to try to find things that use maybe essential oils instead of the word fragrance in the products. Makeup, okay, if you guys are like me and you like a little pretty color on your lips, well, that pretty color is also sometimes pretty dangerous. And it still sometimes can contain lead and heavy metals. And so I started thinking, gosh, I've got to find safer products. And I'll show you a couple of mine that I love. There's all kinds of ones out there. You can go and you can find them in Ulta or wherever you shop. You can look online too for safer items. But I really do love Beautycounter makeup. It is great, and they have banned over 1,500 ingredients from their products. So I love it. If you can find a representative, I highly encourage that. For that, as lotion, okay, who remembers Bath and Body Works? Oh my gosh, I love that when I was growing up. Cucumber melon, anybody? So I loved it, but I think back to, like, I was slathering my skin on, like, with that stuff all the time. It is really bad. It's definitely a hormone disruptor, endocrine disruptor, really not good for us. So I've been trying to find, lotions that are safer, paraben-free, phthalate-free. I love this app. It's called the EWG app. EWG. It is the Environmental Protection Agency, and you can go around and take it on the app on your phone, and you can scan. That's what I did. Like, I first got it, I went crazy, like scanning around the house, all the barcodes on our products. And the worst one I found, it rates things like, I think it's a scale of 1 to 8 or something, or 1 to 10, on how bad they are, like if they're carcinogen or causing allergies and things like that. And the worst one I found was my kid's hair gel. It's just this cheap hair gel my husband had got from Walmart that he was using in the boys. And I was putting that on my kid's head like all the time, and it was really not a safe product. So that definitely went in the trash, and we found a safer brand for them. Definitely, look into these things because they really can be, disrupting our hormones. And a lot of people these days are experiencing infertility and chronic miscarriage and heavy painful periods, night sweats, their hair's thinning, any kind of hormone abnormalities that you're noticing, this can be so important to help balance your hormones. Definitely, there are some like skincare products and stuff. Like I tried this one and this one recently, this Jasone. They're kind of expensive though. So if you can make them and you have time to do that, that's definitely more alternative, a great alternative. I use this one was just some coconut oil and some brown sugar. I love Wellness Mama. I go on there, she's got all kinds of great recipes that you can find. Essential oils, amazing. I can put essential oils in with the coconut oil. Frankincense is great for your face, and lavender. I'm Christian, and I have a lot of friends that say, oh my gosh, essentials, that's weird, you're new age, you're like this weird hippie girl. Well, I always tell people, okay, look, if I go outside and if I grow some lavender in my backyard and I grind it up and I make an oil and I use it for like, it keeps mosquitoes away, or maybe like to help me fall asleep or something, is that new age? No. Or what if I get a lemon and I like grind it up and make some sort of lemon oil and I put it in and use it to put it in my hair, or like clean off my calendars? Is that new age? No. Or if I get some ginger and I grind it up and I make a tea with it, is that new age? No. But if it says on the box like ginger tea, this will bring you enlightenment, and or the essential oil says the same thing, like this is going to give you peace and enlightenment or something, yeah, that's kind of weird and new agey, and maybe we don't want to buy from companies like that. But in general, can we use these things? Yes. Like God made these herbs and these flowers for us to use, and that was medicine for thousands of years. Since when did medicine become from the pharmaceutical company like that makes all these billions of dollars a year? People used to grow things, and that's what they used, and we can still use that today, especially in our skincare products. But you want to watch out for stuff like one thing, oxybenzone is in sunscreen, and we're putting that on our kids and stuff and ourselves. I'm from Florida, so we go to the beach, and those definitely can cause, that oxybenzone that's in most sunscreens can cause hormone disruptions. They found it in the studies in the urine of 97% of Americans. So you're trying to find something like this one. It says like paraben free and hypoallergenic and oxybenzone free. These kind of ones are great. Even your toothpaste, you can you put that directly in your mouth, And sometimes people say, oh, well, I've got like this safer type stuff, just be careful just to read on there, see if there's fragrance. But yeah, so there's just a few things. Oh, what about your hair? Oh, yes, I'm starting to get a few grays myself, ladies. Most women, especially with dark hair, they have found that if they used it for many years was definitely increased risk for cancer. So I will probably go gray at some point, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. So I found this hair print stuff. This is so safe. You can actually eat it. I didn't eat it. No. But you could put it, you could eat it. That's how safe it is. And it works great. Actually turns your gray hair back to its natural color, which is crazy. It was developed by the scientist, Dr. Guy. Anyways, y'all look it up. It's great. Start thinking about your personal care items, even if you make it yourself. It's so important. Have a great day. God bless.